Today I'm finally sharing my review of the Twist by Ouidad hair care products. You all have requested that I review this brand so many times, and I'm excited to finally share with you my thoughts. Twist is a new brand created by Ouidad, which is a well-known curly hair brand. This is a more affordable option that is available at some drugstores. I'm going to walk you through a full wash day routine and share with you my honest opinions, as always, on whether if these work or not. So the 4 products that I have to share with you include the Hit Reset Light Clarifying Shampoo, the Sunday Feels Deeply Hydrating Hair Mask, the Weather Up Lotion, and the Weather Up Gel. These 2 Weather Up products claim to hold up really well in humidity and weather conditions, so I'm going to share with you if these actually work for humidity. I actually put these products to the ultimate test last week when I was on vacation at the beach in North Carolina in some extreme humidity, wind, and rain. So I'm going to let you know if these actually work or not. So let's go ahead and get started with the wash day routine. Make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video because I will be showing you how my hair holds up each day, how I refresh with just water, and how I do a full refresh. So I'm first starting out in the shower. I've already dry detangled my hair, and I'm going to go right in with the Twist Hit Reset Light Clarifying Shampoo. This is a clarifying shampoo, so it is meant to remove buildup. This says that it just has essential moisture, which is their lowest moisture level. It says it gives weightless moisture and keeps curls hydrated. It has aloe vera, rice protein, jojoba oil, and it does not contain any mineral oil, petroleum, parabens, harsh sulfates, or D4, D5, and D6 silicones. I don't see any silicones on this product. I do see polyquaternium. I thought it lathered up really nicely. I got a great lather from it, and it didn't leave my hair feeling stripped. It does say on the front that it's non-stripping, and I definitely think that that's right because I was able to get my hands through my hair after rinsing out the shampoo. That's always what I look at to see if a shampoo is too drying or not, is can I still sort of detangle with my fingers with just having used the shampoo, and I could here. It was not all matted up, which was awesome. Now I'm going straight to deep conditioner. This is the Twist Sunday Feels Deeply Hydrating Hair Mask. It says it softens, reforms, restores. This has the extra moisture level for curls. It says it has shea butter, coconut oil, jojoba oil, almond oil, and grapeseed oil. So this deep conditioner is just a moisture-based deep conditioner. I don't see any proteins in here, so this is safe to use on a regular basis. It does say you only have to leave it on for about 5 minutes, which was great because I was able to just leave this on my hair while I was in the shower and then finish off and rinse right away. It says apply to clean, damp hair, leave on for 3 to 5 minutes, rinse. It says you could leave it on for an overnight treatment for a more intense treatment, but I personally don't recommend doing that. I think that it's not really healthy for your scalp to be leaving products on overnight wet. So I just left this on while I finished up the rest of my shower for about 5 minutes, and then I rinsed it out with some warm water, and then I always finish off with a little bit of cool water. My hair felt very soft and was very detangled. I love deep conditioners that make my hair feel very soft. My hair is really prone to tangles. It's high porosity and tends to get really frizzy after rinsing out product, and this did not do that. I didn't have any wet frizz, which was awesome. It just felt very soft and very hydrated. So after I rinsed that out, I just wrapped my hair up in my hair repair towel. I left it like this while I did my makeup, and now I'm just gonna take it down and spritz my hair with some water. I personally like to damp style with these products. I find that that works best. I just apply water where I need it, but my hair is not dripping wet. So now it's time to go in with the Twist Weather Up Lotion. This says it's super light styling lotion. It fights frizz, nourishes, and defines, and this has the extra moisture level. I will say though that this is not too heavy. I don't think this would be too heavy for fine hair. I definitely feel like it's a medium type of weight. So this says that it has jojoba oil, mango butter, shea butter, coconut fruit extract, and wheat protein. So this is a protein cream. I don't think it really could give you protein overload though because it's not super high on the list. I think it's very balanced of moisture and protein. This product in particular does have silicone quaternium 8. I realized that after I got this product, I double, triple checked on the site. I just must have overlooked it when I was looking at ingredients, but I did find out that this is a water-soluble silicone, so it's supposed to be able to be removed with the shampoo and stuff that is in this line. So when using a product with silicones, I do recommend using the shampoo that comes with it or one at least that you know removes silicones. So here's a little trick if you think you applied too much product. I'm just taking my damp hair repair towel and squeezing out some of that excess product. You can see it came out on the towel. If your hair is oozing out with cream, then it definitely has too much product. So just absorb some of that with your towel or a t-shirt and then spritz a little bit more water just to add that water back so it's not too dry. Now it's time for gel, which is my personal favorite in the styling process because I think this makes the biggest difference in a routine. This is the Weather Up Gel. It says it's a weightless curl defining gel. It fights frizz, is long lasting, and no crunch. You can get a crunch with this if you use a lot and if you use my techniques for stronger hold. If you want to learn how to get stronger hold out of your products, you can check out a recent video that I did. I will have it linked down below. So this says it has just essential moisture, which is the lowest moisture level. Although I do feel like this is pretty moisturizing. The texture of it has like a milky, cloudy consistency. So it's not a full-on cream gel though by any means, but it does have a little bit of that more opaque color to it. This has a lot of slip, which was great. It does remind me of how slippery my favorite Ouidad gel is, the one that is in the red bottle, the stronger hold version. This product has wheat protein, so it is a protein gel. It has sriracha and argan oil. Not sure if I said that one right. But this is supposed to be a high performance gel that creates defined curls and blocks humidity to prevent frizz and flyaways. It says it won't leave your curls feeling sticky or weighed down. You're supposed to apply it on damp hair. It's always good to read the directions because some products work better on soaking wet, whereas some work better on damp. So I'm glad I read that with this because I definitely noticed a difference on damp hair. So this does contain a few polyquat ingredients, which are great at blocking out humidity. I didn't find that I got a lot of buildup with these, but I would still recommend incorporating clarifying in your routine with these products because you not only have the silicones in the cream, but a lot of polyquat ingredients in all of these, which is essential for weatherproofing your hair. I don't find this to be heavy or anything, so I think this would work for fine, medium, or coarse hair. So one of the tricks I always like to incorporate for stronger hold and also reducing your dry time is to scrunch your hair with the hair repair towel that is currently damp, just to absorb any excess water and product. Your hair should have soaked up all the product and water that it needs, so by doing this, you're just removing any of the excess, which is going to help speed up your dry time, and you're going to get stronger hold. Because I like to go in with another layer of gel after this, I just kind of glaze and smooth that on, not too much, just a little bit, because you might get a little bit of frizzy areas after scrunching with a towel, and this creates so much more hold because you're adding another layer on to even damper hair, and that is sort of like refreshing, how you get more of a cast, you know, after you're refreshed. Then I'm just making sure my scalp is fully covered in the back and I'm good to go and diffuse now. So it took me about 15 minutes to diffuse, which is pretty standard for me, and this is how my hair is looking. My hair is pretty much about 90% dry, maybe 95. I have a little bit of damp areas at the root, so I'm just gonna finish off with some root clips. These root clips are actually from Ouidad. They're just metal clips, so I'm putting them right at the root. I'm sort of lifting up the hair and then placing them in. I need to do this more. It's perfect for that step right after diffusing when your hair is still warm, just to get some additional root lift. Especially if your hair is still a little bit damp, this can definitely make a difference. You just want to make sure that you are really getting in there and you're not pulling the hair with any of the clips. So then I'm just going to take these out. It probably set for about 10 to 15 minutes while it finished drying, and now I'm ready to take them out. Be very gentle so you don't cause any breakage when removing these, and you can see how that gives me some instant root lift. So it just directs the hair up and away from the scalp. So then I'm just going to fluff and shake out my roots. This helps give me more root lift, helps break the hair away from the scalp if any of it is kind of stuck down. You can also scrunch out some of the crunch, but I do recommend leaving it in if you really want that humidity protection. I feel like I had a little bit of a medium hold at this point. I have some frizzy areas, so I always like to touch these up with a little bit additional gel. I didn't really add any water to my hands. I just smoothed the gel over those frizzy pieces and I was good to go. This is a great way to just sort of touch up your hair. It's almost like using a hairspray where you just get to tame flyaways with a little bit of gel. I really loved my day one result. I feel like I have a lot of curl definition, lots of volume. I have a medium hold, which is just what I have been going for recently. I love having a little bit of a crunch, especially in humidity, and I like a gel that is customizable so I can get even stronger hold, or I can go very light with it and get just a very soft look. As I mentioned, I did use these products when I was on vacation at the beach. So what I did was I first washed my hair the night before that I left. So I was hoping to not have to do a lot of refreshing, and I wanted them to also hold up well in the wind and in the humidity and the rain. We had all of that when we were at the beach. There was a few days on the beach where it was extremely windy, so I did have my hair up in a scarf to protect it and a hat. I am going to show you how these results hold up every single day throughout this week. Hey y'all, so it has now been officially about 24 hours since I washed and styled my hair, so we are on day 2 now. I'm in a different setup because I wanted to be able to show you guys an accurate picture of the frizz and like what my hair is currently looking like, because a lot of times the studio lights and the camera are very forgiving. I did sit outside in the humidity yesterday evening and also this morning when it was still very humid and there was like a lot of dew outside, so it was definitely very humid. It was a little bit foggy. And it did frizz up quite a bit after I sat outside this morning. I could definitely tell when my hair starts to swell from the humidity because I get a lot of frizz and it kind of gets this damp feeling, which is normal for high porosity hair. It really absorbs a lot of water in the atmosphere, no matter what products that you have on it. So it kind of gets this damp feeling, but then once it dries, it usually calms down a little bit and isn't quite as frizzy. Then I did a workout this morning. I did wear my bonnet while I was working out, which is my favorite way to protect my curls while I work out because I work out at home, so it's fine. And then I just took it down. I haven't done any refreshing yet today. So hopefully you can see in this lighting that I do have some frizz, but overall it's not bad at all. It definitely looks a lot softer though than it did on day one. I've lost the majority of the gel cast, but I did get a little bit back right here because I did smooth a little bit of water right here. I don't think I'm going to do any refreshing today because it's already almost the end of the day and I really try and not refresh too much during the week when I'm just working from home. But overall it's just very soft and fluffy, but I think it looks really good for sitting out in humidity. I did take screenshots and stuff of the dew points and of the humidity when I was outside this morning and also yesterday, so you guys can see what the weather was like. So it was definitely high humidity, high dew points, and I think it looks pretty good. I haven't been minding the softer, fluffier look as long as the curls stay intact. So I don't want the curls to fall. I do still want to have at least nice looking ringlets. I don't care if they're a little bit soft and frizzy as long as the curls still look good. So hey y'all, so it is day 3 of no refreshing after the Twist products, and I will say my hair is definitely in need of a refresh today. It's looking pretty rough, I will say, definitely frizzy and starting to get stretched out. I did have it up in a clip like this while I was working today just because I have a bad habit of touching my hair while I'm working, and that definitely makes it get frizzy in this area. So that's why it's a little bit stretched out right there. But overall, I mean, it's not horrible. It definitely needs a refresh though, so let's go ahead and go do that. Okay, so I'm in my bathroom with my phone, so I hope the lighting is okay. I know it's pretty bad. Also, today is a no makeup day, which is great. So I just wet my hands and I'm just going to kind of smooth over any frizzy pieces. Usually I would have done this yesterday to kind of keep it looking nice, but I didn't feel like refreshing yesterday. So I'm not really running my hands through my hair. I'm more so just kind of cupping over any of the clumps or the ringlets and smoothing down the frizz. This area in particular is very coarse for me and it tends to dry out pretty easily, so I might even add just a little bit of the cream just to add a little bit of moisture back. My hair is high porosity, so it always gets really dull and looks drier on next day. I'm gonna focus that cream on the ends. So usually whenever it's feeling dry, I add a little bit of cream, and then to tame frizz, I will add gel. But as I mentioned, this gel can be reactivated with water, so you might want to just try using just water, letting it dry and see how that looks. Also, usually on days when I don't have to do a full refresh and I'm just kind of smoothing over some frizz, I don't usually have to diffuse either, because normally I'm not really disturbing the curl pattern. I can just let it air dry, but if I really wanted to get some more volume and really set those curls back into place, then I will diffuse. So I don't think I need to really add much gel. If there's any areas that I know are looking frizzy even after day 1, I will add a little bit more gel to those. So I just took about that much. My hands are still a little bit wet, so I am diluting it a little bit. Just gonna smooth over some of those frizzy areas. If there's any curls that are just not cooperating and not springing back up, I will take my brush and just make sure the hair is wet and redefine them. So it only took about 5 minutes to dry just on low heat, just on the warm setting, just to set everything back in place. And now the curls are even again, or else it would kind of dry a little bit stringy. And the cast is definitely back. So I do have a cast right here. I'm just gonna let it finish air drying, and then I might fluff a little bit of it just to scrunch out a little bit of the crunch once it's completely dry. But overall, this refresh took under 10 minutes, so super easy to do. So it is now Wednesday and we are on day 4 of the trial this week. I did refresh yesterday, but I have not refreshed today. It has almost been 24 hours since that last refresh that I did. My hair definitely is in need of refreshing, but with it being day 4, I think I'm just gonna let it go. The camera always makes it look better than it normally does in person. It's looking very dull, which I don't know if that is my hair getting dry. I mean, it doesn't feel dry. It definitely still feels moisturized, but I always have this problem with my hair where once the cast goes away on products, my hair always looks dull, I think because it's high porosity. It looks a little bit shiny because I'm in front of a window right now, but it's actually pretty dull looking, so it doesn't really have any shine. I could probably add an oil to help with that, but whenever I want to go with this softer look where I don't have a cast, it always looks really dull. But it definitely looked very shiny yesterday after I refreshed. It's a little bit stretched out right here, but not too bad. I mean, the curls and the ringlets still look really good. I just need to add some water to help get this shine back and tame a little bit of the frizz. So I'm not really gonna do anything to refresh other than add a little bit of water. I don't need to go anywhere today, but the frizz is definitely bothering me. I can like feel it on my face. I don't know, whenever I get really frizzy like this, it just bugs me throughout the day. So I'm just going to smooth some water over where it's frizzy, and that gel that I added yesterday will definitely reactivate. So that's all I really need to do. I can already tell that that gel cast is coming back because my hair dries really fast and it's already starting to set up on this side, because I started on this side, but that took less than 2 minutes. It says on my camera it's only at 2 minutes. So that's great, super easy. I'm gonna let this air dry. I don't even need to diffuse because I didn't really pull any of the curls out. They don't look stringy. I'm just gonna let this air dry. I'm actually gonna go sit outside for lunch, so hopefully that doesn't ruin it. It's not good to air dry out in the humidity because that can just swell the cuticle and make it get frizzy, but I'll see how it does. So now my hair is completely dry. It held up really good with air drying outside in the humidity. I just sat outside for about 20 minutes while I was eating lunch and letting it air dry. Just have a tiny little bit of frizz, but nothing bad at all. It's super hot outside right now, and I think it did it pretty good for air drying outside because it is also very humid today. So today is going to be the last day that I'm checking in. We are on day 5. Today is Thursday. I washed on Sunday, so this is how my hair is looking. It's definitely in need of a wash. Today it felt the driest, and to me it also looks the frizziest. Of course, it's hard to tell in the lighting, which is why I'm recording these on my phone so you can hopefully get a better picture by day 5 how it's looking. It's definitely a lot flatter on top too. I'm starting to get to where I feel like my scalp needs to be shampooed and stuff. I should wash today, but I'm just gonna push it to tomorrow when I have more time on a Friday to wash it tomorrow evening, and then I'll be good to go for the weekend. But it's definitely feeling more dry today. I did just do a quick water refresh. I didn't add any product. I didn't film it because I showed you guys how I do that the other day. I just smoothed some water over. I kind of gently detangled a little bit with just some water, and I did get a cast back after it dried. I just air dried it. I didn't diffuse or anything like that. And now the cast is pretty much gone. I think I was just kind of touching it while I was working and stuff, so that definitely broke up the cast. But the top is looking a lot flatter, and I do have a lot of frizz, as you can see when the light shines. So definitely time for a wash. So it made it about 5 days, and I don't think it's been too bad at all. So just as a quick summary, I have worked out every single day with my hair. I do wear it up in a bonnet when I work out. It's been humid every day, and we're on day 5. So this is how the products have held up with some refreshing, very minimal refreshing. I mean, I only added product one day when I refreshed. I only actually did a full refresh like one day, and the other days just did a light water refresh. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you think these products held up really well throughout this week, or do you think it could have been better? So I didn't notice any major buildup with these products, although I definitely felt like it was time to wash and restyle my hair. I didn't feel like I could stretch it past 6 days. So I know you all are gonna ask, how does this gel compare to the Ouidad Advanced Climate Control Stronger Hold Gel in the red bottle that I always rave about? I think that one is still a little bit better, but this one definitely comes very close. For a more affordable price, this is definitely a great option. The Ouidad one in the red bottle does a little bit better in terms of how the curls look on next day hair, but I was still very impressed with this, and for the price, you definitely can't beat it for how well that my curls held up throughout the week. If you guys would like me to try out any other products from Twist by Ouidad, definitely let me know in the comments down below. I plan on doing more reviews with this brand. I definitely think it's a great brand to try out, especially for having these higher quality type products available at the drugstore. I'm going to have photos of my hair each day as well over on the blog post that goes with this video, so I will link that for you down below if you want to see how my hair looked in comparison each day as the week went on this week. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you have not already, and I hope to see you back next week. Bye everyone.